It's the grandson of Right Thought. What do we mean when we say teamwork makes the dream work? We all agree it's a true statement that teamwork makes the dream work. So what happens if we don't have teamwork? If teamwork makes the dream work, then if we don't have teamwork, then that can only mean that the dream won't work. And what is the dream that's not working? The family? The house? That's the dream that we all grow up with that's not working because we don't have teamwork in the house. We don't have teamwork in the tribe. We don't have teamwork in the nation. So the dream won't work. Isn't it simple? And what is it about teamwork that we can't seem to get right? Israel. What is it about teamwork that we just can't seem to get right? It's because we haven't understood love. We haven't comprehended love. And if you guys know how I'm going to be, I'm going to always come back to that because, see, that's the truth. Don't you know that if you had perfect love, that you would have teamwork? Isn't it simple to understand this concept? And if you don't have perfect love, you can't have teamwork, see? So what are we lacking? What is in us that we are lacking to where we can't stick together as a team? We always want to depart and separate and tear down, put space in between. While all crying about wanting closeness, wanting intimacy, wanting affection, but we don't want to be the source of those things. We don't want to be the source of the affection that we're looking for. We want someone else to give it to us. And then when they give it to us, then we're upset because it wasn't to our liking the way we wanted it to be and all this other shit. When all you have to do is be the teacher of how you want to be treated. See, if you want affections, then give some affection. Don't sit and pout and get mad and then want it, lack it. Be the source. Be the spring of it. And see, that's what's going on with our teamwork and why it's not working. See, because what I meant about perfect love is this. One of the things about love is that love seeketh not his own. So when you have a team, then the team player will play his part. And he's not seeking your position for himself. He's only seeking to play his part. So you have a basketball team. You have a center. The center's not trying to take the point guard spot. The point guard is not trying to take the center spot. They're going to play their own positions. And what if he can't shoot 3-pointers, but he can dunk the ball? What if the point guard, he can't dunk it, but he can shoot 3-pointers? What if the center is looking at the point guard, I ain't mad at you because I want to be able to shoot 3-pointers too. The crowd goes crazy when you do that. And the point guard is like, well, when you do all them crazy ass dunks, the crowd goes crazy. I wish I could do all that shit. And instead of being jealous and envying one another for our separate talents, why don't we just put these shits together and win that championship? Y'all don't want to do that shit. Y'all don't want to have a team where you got players that play certain positions in that team. Y'all don't want to love each other like that. You want the whole team to be you, Jordan. You think the whole team is your ass. It's me. I'm supposed to shoot all the threes, get all the assists, get all the rebounds. I beat everything. And fuck your teammates. Fuck whether they win or not. Your teammate you wanted his position. He rolled his ankle. You was happy than a motherfucker. Hell yeah. Now I get to get in there and get his spot. What kind of shit is this, man? You ain't got no compassion for this man that just lost his career. Y'all niggas is tripping out here, man. Y'all got no compassion for each other, man. Y'all hearts are so small, y'all can't feel shit for the other person next to you. How the fuck they may be feeling. You're so caught up in your own world and your own selfishness that you can't see past your own nose. You can only see your own feelings. And that's why you can't be a team player. And that's why you're desolate on the sidelines by yourself. Not because someone else pushed you out. Not because someone else doesn't want you to be on their team. It's because you're the one that's running over to the side saying, fuck, I don't want to play then. If I can't have the ball the whole damn time, I'm not going to play. If it doesn't go by my rules, then I'm not playing. Well, that's not love. That's not kind. That's not patient. You're being a fucking child. And you're not fit to be on the team. So you're going to ride the bench. or you're going to get kicked off the team. And then you're mad at the team for kicking you off, when all you had to do was play your part and win the championship with the team. Y'all know how this shit go. I'll give you an example of what I mean. Y'all know Dennis Rodman. Everybody know who Dennis Rodman was. Was Dennis Rodman a prolific scorer? Could he shoot threes? Was he just a great athletic offensive powerhouse? Could shut games down? No. He was a great defender and rebounder. That was his skill set. And lots of energy. Great rebounder, great defender. So when he played for the team that he played for, that's his part he played. When he played for the Pistons, he was not trying to run point. When he played for Detroit, he was not trying to take Jordan's spot. He was there to be a defender and a rebounder. You see? That's how he affects the game. So he's not sitting there going, I'm playing with Jordan now. I'm so mad because Jordan getting all this, Jordan getting all that, Jordan getting all this, Jordan getting all... No. He gonna be Rodman. You see? And that's what I'm trying to explain to everybody else here about why our teams are not working. Everybody wants to be the captain of the team. Everybody wants to be the point guard. Everybody wants to be the quarterback. What about the offensive linemen? Yeah, they don't get a lot of praise for what they do, but they're just as important to the team as everybody else, are they not? If they didn't do their job, we couldn't run that ball. If they didn't do their job, that quarterback would be dead back there. But we all want what we want. We all want what we want. We can't see the bigger picture of, well, what will benefit all of us? What is mutually beneficial? If you guys could just understand how important mutual benefit is, then your life would change. You wouldn't only seek your own, because love seeks not its own. We're doing the opposite of what we've been taught in this world. We can't expect to do the things of this world and have success in the kingdom of heaven. It won't work. They are separate. He says you must come out of the ways of this world and come back to the ways of the Most High. So that means these are two different worlds you're caught in between. The way the world talks to you, especially when you feel bad. When you feel bad or you get down, then someone's going to try to come around you to confirm that low-ass vibration you're in. Hell yeah, nigga. Fuck that bitch. Same thing with females. Hell yeah, fuck that nigga. Girl, let's go out. Let's go have fun. Fuck another nigga. The best way to get over another nigga is to get under another nigga. Hoeing yourself. Trying to make people pay. And all this other shit. The Most High says don't render evil for evil. If you felt like somebody did something wrong to you, then the best you can do is seek out a recompense by talking it out with them. Not trying to backstab them or trying to make them feel the same pain you felt and all this other shit. That ain't your job. Vengeance is mine, thus saith the Most High, not yours. And you're doing this with your own teammates, people that you say you love, guys. Y'all are doing this with your own family members, with the people that you say that you love. You're not doing those things that the Most High requires that we do, which is being kind, loving, being patient, hearing each other out, not envying one another, not having envy. So if you find yourself with envy in your heart for somebody else, then guess what's going on there? You're out of alignment with God, not anyone else. Oh, and while I'm on this subject, you guys, you're going to be shocked. As you start to rise in your consciousness and you start to meet other people who say they are also on this path with you of ascension, you'll realize that they're not really on the path of ascension. They're just saying that they are. But their heart is still dark. They're still bitter as hell. They're still wicked and evil. They still think wicked ass thoughts in their heart. They still have wicked meditations about people. They still seek harm on other people. So no, they're not on this path of love. That's not love. Those things isn't love. You see? So when you see that within a person, you just got to just let them just deal with it between them and the Most High now. See, because not your problem to judge. It's not your situation to judge. You let the coach deal with that. You just play your part on the team. The coach gonna work it out. He gonna pull that nigga out the game if he tripping. You see? And a lot of times, this is what you'll see as well. You'll see that when you bring that to someone's attention, that at this point now with their behavior, that what they're doing is crossing the Most High, and you prove it to them that the Most High is not pleased, they'll say, I don't give a fuck. And when someone's in that place, well, then you just got to let them go. You just got to let them be. Because that means that they hate God. And it ain't about you. It's not about them. It's about God now. They hate God. Because if you tell some, if they don't, because see, this is the thing. Either you hate God or you fear him. You see? And we don't mean you're trembling in fear. It just means that you're going to respond when he tells you to do something. You're going to respond to his words because you reverence him. You have fear of him. And what will happen if you don't do what he says do? See? So if you tell somebody like, hey, that's wrong with the Most High, that's an abomination to the Most High, he's going to, deal with you for that. And they say, I don't give a fuck. Well, what does that tell you? And what does that tell you that they feel for you at that moment? If they don't give a damn about God himself, the creator of all things, then what do you think they feel for you right there? And what do you think they feel about themselves? And that's their choice. So if you're on a championship team and this person says, I don't want to play on that championship team unless it goes by my rules, do you think they're going to be allowed to play? No. They're going to be put off that team. Well, bye then, nigga. Bye. Fuck you mean? See ya. We'll get another one. We'll get another shooting guard if that's what we need to fill your spot, because there's plenty lined up. The Most High is going to have his way. And you kicking against the prick saying, I don't give a fuck, ain't going to change it. You're just showing just how stupid you are. When I was teaching this truth to some bros, one of the bros went and told his wife what he had learned. And her response was, fuck y'all. That was her words. So do you see what I mean? She didn't want to hear this shit. Now, whether she wanted to hear it or not is one thing, but to go to the extent of saying, fuck him? Fuck God? That's what what kind of heart do you have? What kind of spirit are you under? Where you didn't even take the time to listen to see what it was first before you just rant the fuck off. Because it's different. So do you see what I mean? If his wife is saying that to him, what kind of peace do you think he's going to have in his house now? What kind of togetherness you think they're going to have? You see? And this is what I mean. There is no teamwork. See? If he told that to his wife and his wife responded that way, do you think they're a team? No. They're not on the same team. See? So that's an illusion. And most of you right now are living in illusion. See? You're living with people who are not on your same damn team. They're just hiding. They're just using you for whatever perks they feel like they can get from your ass. You're all unequally yoked with each other. It's not built on love and foundations of truth. You see? Because look here. Sisters, I'm going to ask you a simple question. And then you tell me whether you'll respect this or not. If a man is planning on being with you and he comes to you and he says, hey, look, we're going to be around each other and I have these feelings for you. And if that makes you uncomfortable, then I think it's best that we don't be around each other, because I have these feelings for you and I would like to pursue a relationship with you because I feel these feelings for you. Now, I'm letting you know this now so that, it won't be any surprise later on, or if I came on you, or you wouldn't be surprised, because I'm telling you right now, he's building a foundation stone of truth right there, see? He's not just trying to kick gang to her. He's saying, hey, I feel these feelings for you. And I just want to let you know that so that you're not caught off guard or stunned or around me knowing that I feel this way and makes you uncomfortable. No, we're going to nip that in the bud right now. I'm going to let you know I feel this way and that I will pursue you. So that's a foundation stone of truth. Now, would you respect that, women, if a man came to you that way? Or would you like it better if he came to you and was like, should I just want to kick it and shit, see how things go? And he kicking it with other people at the same time. Got other females he's kicking it with. And so we just going to basically see how it go with you and then just have fun when we meet. I'm just trying to feel you out, see how things going. Which one would you respect more? And this is what I mean. So we have to treat each other accordingly to how we're being treated. So if someone comes to us and they bring us a high vibration action toward us, well, we didn't tell them to do that. They just did it on their own. Then we should match the vibration in return, because that's called equity. See, equality in vibration. That way we're not lacking and have to make a recompense for that, for lacking. You see, somebody does something kind to us and we don't return that kindness to the universe by returning it to one of our brothers and our sisters, then we have a imbalance or inequity. So when we hear those words, depart from me, you workers of iniquity, it means people that love doing that. People that love to get to finesse, to gain an advantage. You see? Those people the Most High has no dealings with. He wants you to deal with balanced scales when you deal with people. If someone's being loving to you today, then you, look, by law, must return love to them. Because they didn't come to you with anything else but love. So to match that vibration, you have to give love. And if you don't give it, now you're lacking. And now you're an iniquitous person. Because you don't have an excuse as to why you didn't return the love. If Abba says, why didn't you give it back to them? You don't have an excuse. I didn't feel good. I was thinking about how I felt. Well, Abba's going to lay that law on you. To love your neighbor as yourself. So if your neighbor loved you, why you didn't love him back? Because. Well, how can you say cuz when Abba already said what to do? There is no cuz to that. There is no because. It's just, what did Abba say? Balance scales. Kindness for kindness. Mercy for mercy. Grace for grace. So if somebody's a gracious person to you, don't you think you should give them grace when they mess up? What kind of shit are y'all niggas doing out here? How the fuck can y'all get grace from somebody, and then when they do wrong, you don't want to give them no fucking grace? What kind of shit is this? What are y'all doing? What do you hope to gain by doing that shit? You think you're actually elevating when you stomping on somebody's fucking feelings, when you're stomping on somebody's fucking heart? You think you're going higher? You're going into lower pit of hell by doing that. You're going to a lower vibrational state of living, which we call hell. Your thoughts are going to be corrupted now. Your days are going to be corrupted now because you're living on a low frequency. And what you put out, come back. And you tell people that and they want to just roll their eyes and say, so what? Not realizing what they're saying. So you want to be cut off from the presence of the Most High Yah. You do? Yeah. Okay. Bill, what did Christ say? By your faith be it unto you. You're stupid. You're a dumb fuck for that. You're stupid as fuck for doing that. And if no one has ever told you, I'm telling you today, that if you choose death today, then you're a dumb fuck. Because you're choosing it. It's not like nobody's forcing it down your fucking throat. You're just making excuses to choose the shit when you can choose life today. You can choose to give a hug instead of a cold shoulder. You can choose to give a kind word instead of a hateful one. You can just simply choose the shit. And if you don't, you're a hateful motherfucker today and you ain't of God. The Most High said we know the brethren because they love each other. That's how we can see it. So if people don't see love on the earth and they don't see no church on the earth, you guys come about the church. If they're not loving their brothers, then they're not, this is not a church. Because that's how we know who the children of God are, because they love each other. So if you're a hateful bastard, then you're not a child of God. It's just that simple. Y'all don't want to hear this truth. Well, we all know you hate it. And we all know that every truth teller that ever came, you hated them. So what's to be different now? Nothing. It's the same. So I don't give a damn whether you hate the shit or not. It's just the simple truth, guys. Y'all don't want to be told that it's better to be kinder. Y'all want to be told to be hateful. Because y'all hate when a nigga tells you to be kind. So will you love if I tell you to be hateful? Will I have 1 million subscribers if I start saying, hey guys, hate each other? When you come home, don't talk to each other. Fold your arms and go the other way. Make sure that husbands and wives, make sure when you lay down and go to bed, make sure you lay far, far, far away from each other and don't talk. Make sure you don't say any words to each other. Follow their social distancing guidelines. You see this bullshit? Not when you go home, just lay in the arms of your lover, man. Fuck all the bullshit. You're both hurt like a motherfucker from life. So why don't you just spend time loving on each other? That's what I'm saying. Y'all motherfuckers want to get mad at that? Man, please. If you ain't on this side of the fence, you're a dumbass. You're a fool. That's why he says foolish virgins didn't put no oil in their lamp. They didn't put no oil. They put no love in their hearts. They put no knowledge in their minds. They're too busy running around chasing after superficial dumb shit that doesn't fucking matter. Some position, some status, some place in the world that doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't amount to shit. And if you knew that, then you stop chasing after the shit and focus on what really matters, which is how are you treating yourself and how are you treating the people around you today? That's what God's looking at. So if you're failing, if you did everything else today, but you didn't do that, then you failed. You fucked up, which means that if I'll be in this today, you're found wanting. You're going to be found lacking. And why would you do that when you can choose otherwise? Because you just don't feel like it. That's some dumbass shit, Israel. When are y'all gonna rise out of this? When are y'all gonna stop hating your children? Stop hating your husbands and stop hating your wives. And seek to reconcile, because ain't none of us perfect. We're being perfected. So as we rise to perfection, we make mistakes. We have glitches. We have defects that we learn through. Let's help each other through them bitches and not stump each other out and push each other away when we see them. Let's seek to work them out. And not seek to only want to be just our way. And if it doesn't go our way, then fuck it. Then fuck it. Y'all niggas are blind to the beauty that's being given, but y'all are wide-eyed to all the wickedness when it comes your way. That's bullshit, man. Y'all are some fucking hypocrites out here, man. Y'all need to face that shit. I've seen it too many times, This 80-20 shit. 80% of the time, the nigga do the right thing. 20% of the time, he might mess up or might say something chippy or might, have an attitude, whatever the case may be, and he can't get no grace for that 20% of the time. That 20% cancels out the 80. That's not good math, dumbass. If somebody's positivity is far outweighs the negativity, then you got to work with them. That means that they slightly make mistakes. That's a good thing. That means that you can work with them now to work out the 20%, just like you got some shit. Matter of fact, your shit probably 60-40, but you judging them for that 20. This is bullshit. Ain't that what he said about the speck in your fucking eye and the beam in your fucking eye? You want to get the speck out of somebody else's eye. That means they got a little bit of defects in there. They're a good person for the most part. They do the mostly what we would call good things. And sometimes they get frustrated, they make mistakes, or they get hurt, they make a mistake, they say something wrong, their kindness wasn't there, their patience wasn't there. It happens every now and again, and you condemn them. That's bullshit. When you're looking at your shit in the mirror, and it's 30-70. You got 30 good on your shit and 70 negative in your fucking heart and mind, but you want to judge somebody else for the speck in their eye. Fucking hypocrites, man. Get the beam out your own shit today. Stop choosing that negativity, Israel. Rise up out of that nonsense, because it's not going to get you anywhere in life. It's only going to hold you back. The current is flowing. See, the current of life constantly is flowing. And if you're not flowing with it, then you're not growing. You're not expanding. You're not transforming into what you were created to be, because you're stagnant. You're not moving down the current. Too busy being mad about dumb shit. Y'all better take that horse called your feelings and put that reins on that damn thing, put that bit in his mouth and control that shit. We all know that. We all know that there are energy vampires out here sucking off negative energy. You're going to be their fucking source. You're going to let them suck off of you today. Instead of choosing to be a fucking king or a fucking goddess or a god or whatever words you guys want to put on it. Instead of choosing to be an independent being, and stop letting people feed off of you. Stop letting these entities feed off of your negative energy you're putting off. You're feeding them, keeping them alive. Isn't that what cancer live off of? Do cancers live off high vibrations or low vibrations? Okay, so if you're in a low vibrational state, what is the cancer doing inside of you? It's growing, you dumbass. And then you're mad at everybody else. This is retarded. You got cancer, nigga. The fuck? And the way that you starve the cancer out is with high vibration. Laugh, nigga. Dance. Make love. Kissing. Hugging. Those things are high vibrational, and you're not doing any of those things because you think that it's justified. When the Most High say rejoice, and again I say rejoice, find the good, find the diamond on the table today. See, every day you served up a tray of a lot of shit. Each one of you. You served up a tray of a lot of shit, but there's a diamond on each one of those trays that's served up to you. And it's your job to find that diamond and pick it off that tray and leave all the other bullshit behind. But instead, all of you are picking up the rocks and shit on the tray. You're saying, you don't even see the diamond. You're picking up the fucking rocks and the trash and the sticks and shit off the fucking tray. Saying, what's all this bullshit? Why you bring me this for? I looked at the shit, saw the diamond, was like, thank you for that tray. Shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, it had a lot of bullshit on there, too. I had to search through. Stabbed my hands up, bleed, there was some glass on there, all kind of shit. But I found that diamond in there. So thank you. That's what life is about, guys. Finding the diamond on the table each day and praising the Most High for that diamond each day and ignoring the rest. Ignoring the rest of the bullshit, because it will come. You just ignore it. But it's your choice today, Yisrael. I'm just here to encourage you along, because that's my job. That's my work. Because I love my people. Shit, and I ain't going to stop loving them because it's hard. I'm not going to stop loving y'all and seeking to encourage y'all because it's hard. Because it is. It's difficult. It's difficult. But I'm not going to stop just because it is. Okay? And neither should you. Just because the going gets tough. Okay? The tough get going, as they say. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. But that's the truth, though. I realized that in my own life, that you'll surprise yourself, man. When shit gets hard, you'll be surprised at what'll come out of you. What kind of perseverance and patience will come out of you. You'll be like, wow, I endured that. I didn't know that I could go through something like that. But you will be able to. And he instructed us to endure until the end, guys. So though it's not always easy and we don't always have the energy to want to do it, we always we don't feel like doing it. It's key words right now is feeling. Though we don't always feel like doing it, when we're doing what the Most High tell us to do, we will always be rewarded for it, even when we didn't feel like doing it. Because a lot of times we won't feel like it. I understand the deceiver, he will deceive you out of your blessings if you let him. But we resist him today and he flees from us. And we take hold on the skirt of our Savior, man. And we hang tight, man. We hang tight into that, tighter than a brother. All right? So I encourage you all to do the same today, Yisrael. Silawam.